Welcome, race fans. Tonight, I know my mic might sound a little funny to you because my power supply went out on my big boom mic, so I'm on my headset mic. So I apologize for that right now. But here we are with round 2 of the chase here coming up tonight. 130 laps at Homestead. And I've got Jeff Dotson in the booth here with me that's going to run over the top 12 in points here going into tonight. Jeff?
Yes, sir. All right, Ariotti comes into this race as the point leader right now with 2,045 points. Connor Anton is in second place with 2,041, so he's 4 points behind Ari. Cody Miller is in third place in points. He has 2,040. Bobby Cheney's fourth with 2,039. Nicholas Caressel's fifth with 2,038. Nick Northrup sixth with 2,036. Femi Olat 7th with 2,035. Austin Roberts in 8th with 2,034. Aaron Cummings in 9th place in points with 2,029. Josh Robin in 10th place with 2,028. David Shutt in 11th with 2,027. And rounding out the top 12 in points is Delonta Ballard with 2,024. But these points will revert back to, equal when they get down to the last race of the season, and it'll only be the final 6 guys going for that championship at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah, next week they go to Talladega, where we all know that that's anybody's race to be had there. I'm sorry, is it next week? No, the week after next.
Well, yeah, the week after next, Jack, is next week's an off week for them.
Yeah, next week they're off because of the holidays. So the week after that, folks will be back going to Talladega. And then one more week, 6 drivers will contend for the championship. So it's going to be interesting. Well, tonight's race here with 130 laps and a small field here. I see, Jeff. It's not a big field. I think we got, 16 drivers. So this may go green the whole way. I don't know. I kind of expect it to with a small field.
Very well could. Yeah, I think there's potential for maybe 1 or 2 cautions, but any more than that, then there might be something wrong with the racetrack or somebody's truck or something like that. Because I don't think with that many vehicles there'd be too many after that. So,
well, Stephanie, I'm glad that you're in there and enjoy yourself. Everybody saying hello to Chemo there and all his friends at the bar. They're up on a 55-inch screen. Everybody tuning in at the bar. Hello to everybody. Have one on me and enjoy the show here tonight. We'll keep you posted of how everything's going out there. But thanks for tuning in, man. That's really awesome. I can't thank you enough, Chemo, for doing that. That's pretty cool. All right, coming down to 2.5 minutes left in practice here, folks. Then we'll be moving on to qualifying, but first we'll step away and play the national anthem to get things rolling here for you. We don't want to lose any momentum. We want you to stay with us. So don't leave. We'll be back right after that with qualifying underway. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Stephanie, you got to go to work tonight. Oh, man. Oh, that's terrible. Bad news. Yes, sir. We'll be playing the national anthem here in about another minute and 10, 20 seconds around in there. Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. That's much appreciated. And if you notice in the description there is several in-car cam links of drivers that are in the race here tonight that will be broadcasting from live on board. So if you want to tune in, maybe I'll have that on one screen and our race on the other screen or whatever, and you can listen and watch what's going on between those drivers out there that are in-car camming us. Yeah, they kind of asked me to do that here a couple races ago, Jeff, and I think that's pretty cool. That, people might want to tune in and watch an onboard view. So, all All right, well,
Yeah.
folks, we're going to step away real quick, play our national anthem. We will be right back after that, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back, and qualifying is underway. And I got to give a big shout out to Andrews Dave there from Melbourne, Australia. Wow, thank you for joining us, sir, from Melbourne, Australia. That's pretty cool. That looks like so far we got Femi Lat up there on the top, Connor Anton second, pretty close. We're going to see some close time. Ariotti, the big tire saver, coming in third. Bobby Chaney in fourth there, bidding for his for a championship here. He is in the championship running. Man, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good race. I think the guys know that this is the last race here in 2 weeks, that they'll be back at Talladega, and everybody knows that's anybody's show there. So we wish all these guys the best of luck here tonight. This is going to be interesting. Wow, Aaron Cummings just turned in a nice time there, 31.83. That's a half a second off, but a half a second ain't a whole lot out here. It may be over time, but he's just trying to stay in that chase right now. That's my son. For all of you that don't know, that's my son, Aaron Cummings. And I am just so thrilled that he has actually made it to the chase. He's in the top 12 here in the chase.
I'm here. No, I was letting you talk.
And it looks like some of the guys are having a little bit of a loose condition coming out of turn 4. It could be what's the track temperature out there tonight?
Well, let's take a look. Track temperature is 106 degrees.
That's the way these guys like it, wrecking loose.
Yep. And I noticed that there have been a few incidents here where guys, have been getting loose off the corners. So that'd be something to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, coming out of turn 4 looked like it was pretty horrible right there. But I was trying to tell Aaron earlier today, we were talking actually over dinner. and I told him that, you know, watch that bump coming out of 2, boy. That if you hit it right, if you can stay kind of low and coming out of 2, you'll miss that bump. But if you take it to the wall and you hit that bump, it really loosens that truck up big time.
It does.
Well, that's a good pick, Abbas. Yeah, that's a very good pick, Ariotti. But now Femi Olat has won here quite a bit. Actually won a championship here not long ago, I think in the B car, beating Bobby Zielinski because Bobby lost it coming out of turn 4 on the last lap. He lost it coming to the start-finish line, and Femi Olat went on by and took the win and the championship. So Femi knows how to do it here. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be interesting here to see who's going to come out on top here tonight, who's going to gain the most points. Definitely a night where you want to get as many points as you can possibly get because you never know what next week's going to bring, or 2 weeks from tonight when they go to Talladega. Yeah, they'll be off next week, folks, for the Truck Series and the Gen 6 Series because of the holidays. So it's the holiday weekend. A lot of people going out of town. A lot of people won't be around. So they decided to not have any races that weekend, but they'll be back the weekend after that for Talladega.
Yeah, and I think that Talladega race, Rudy, is going to be a really key part to these guys' chase efforts because we know, and you mentioned earlier, that race is, you know, what's what I'm looking for? The make or break race, I guess you could say, because you never know what's going to happen. It's always I guess you could say a crapshoot. You know, you could get in there and have the best race, or you could get in there and get caught up in an accident and your night's over, and then there goes your championship hopes and efforts because you got involved in a crash. So, you know, I think these guys doing that actually makes it interesting for everybody watching here on MaxSpeedTV, makes it interesting for the fans, and, you know, vice versa. Even makes it interesting for the drivers driving on the track themselves because they don't even know what's going to happen. It's all mystery. So I'm pretty sure that race will be the key race to watch, and probably the best in the chase efforts, and probably a fun one to watch in a couple weeks.
Definitely. Well, they got about 2.5 minutes left here to finish up qualifying. And I think all of the chase drivers are here tonight.
I believe they did make it, yeah.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, I believe all chase drivers did make it after we were talking about it there earlier, seeing that, you know, a few of them were missing. But yeah, I believe they all did eventually make it into the race. So that's good for them. They won't miss out on that, and they're all going for that championship and see what they can, you know, do here tonight at Homestead going into Talladega.
Yeah, they're going to kind of get a cool down period next week with the holiday, and then they'll have to get back into the mix of things for Talladega. And you don't have to do a lot of practice in there, but you know the thing of it is you still got to run well. A lot of people think that just because it's a super speedway, you don't have to do, you know, there's not much for the driver to do out there. Well, I disagree 100%. I think there's more for the drivers to do on a super speedway than there is on a short track because there's so much to pay attention to out there. That's what's going to make it so interesting coming to Talladega here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that will make it very interesting. And, you know, as I said, you never know what will happen at Talladega. So, you know, for example, you know, just say, you if Josh Robin could have, a good race here and then have a bad race there, and then that kicks him out of the chase. And then, somebody else, on the instance, I'll just use an example, Aaron Davis, he was in the chase, he could, have a bad race here, but then have a good race at Talladega and get a top 5 finish, top 3 finish, and actually get pushed into the top 6, and go for it. So, as I said, anything can happen tonight, and, it will affect Talladega, and then anything that happens at Talladega will affect the outcome of, who becomes Contender 6 or Championship 6, I should say. So
Right, yeah. Andrew, yeah, my son Aaron Cummings is in here. He's in 12th there in qualifying. He's in, he's not quite as good a racer as some of these guys are here, but, he's in the chase right now in the top 12 in points. And he's just trying to make it to the last round if he can get into the top 6 in points. Where's he at right now, Jeff? 8th or 9th or something, he said? So, I mean, he's close. He's close. He's just gotta run well tonight and get as many positions as he can. So, but yeah, thanks. Yeah, the trucks are pretty cool, Andrew. Yeah, this is he says he loves iRacing. Just got his D license and he loves iRacing. So that's
cool.
pretty awesome. It looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. Got about less than a half a minute here. And we've got a couple Ariotti fans out there. Aries, that's a good pick. I can assure you it's a good pick. He's trying to get a championship there. Man, there ain't no doubt about it. All these guys are. They're battling hard for a championship. Well, you're fixing to see some of probably the best racing that you'll see anywhere. This is great stuff right here. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Let's run down through the starting order here, folks. Starting on the pole is Femi Olat with a 31.313. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Bobby Chaney will start on the outside of the front row in second. Ariotti starting third. Connor Anton fourth. Nick Northrup fifth. Mark Newland sixth. Delonte Ballard starting seventh. David Shutt eighth. And Nicholas Kressel ninth. And Kevin Scott rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
We got Aaron Davis starting in 11th place tonight. Aaron Cummings will start in 12th. Austin Roberts will start 13th. Robert Dudley will start 14th. He'll be the last one to take a qualifying time. Cody Miller will not take a qualifying time and start 15th. And Josh Robin in 16th, rounding out the field.
All right. Very good. Very good. Now they should be getting the command to roll off pit road here any second now, so we'll get them going. 130 laps, and there's no quick fixes here tonight, folks. If you get damage on your vehicle, you've got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up if you want to stay in competition. So if not, some guys might just sit on pit road for the rest of the race. You never know. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Let's just hope we see a good green flag run here and get this thing underway. So it's coming down to the end of the season for them. They'll be back next season. I think Bobby said that they're going to return in the trucks, Jeff.
Well, that'd be good for them. I think a few of these guys, really like getting back to the, I guess you could say grassroots of SRA. They started out, I think, this series in the trucks there a few seasons ago. And, it hasn't seen the turnout that, I think they would have hoped for. But I think a lot of the guys really enjoy it, and I think it'd be a good season, a good series for them to have back again on the schedule next season.
Oh yeah. All right. They have to, the way they got to come off of pit road there is kind of a little unorthodox, but that's the way you got to do it, because if you don't, you'll get a black flag. But they're doubling back up here, and a couple of them there are a little laying back, way back. I'm not sure why, but they'll get tightened up here before it gets green. All right, pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And green flag is out. Here we go, 130 laps. Good start.
Very good.
Ariotti slips into second right away. He's not going to waste any time. He wants to get up there and possibly at least lead a lap and get that valuable bonus point. Nick Northrup up to third. And they're going to go 3 wide. Look at this, down the front stretch, 3 wide. Bobby Chaney right up the middle. There isn't anybody that's going to lift off that gas or give an inch out there tonight.
No, not at all. As we talked, there before this started, these guys know Talladega's coming up. It's the next race after this. So these guys want to try to get their best finish here tonight to kind of put themselves in that points berth to get into that top 6. So when they get to Talladega, they don't have to work as hard to try to get up there, because they know anything can happen.
Yes, sir. Connor Anton slipping there. Now, Ariotti, Bobby Chaney side by side for second place. Chaney will have Ariotti at the line, though. Both of them got the same mindset right now. They would love to get by Femi there and get a lap led to get that bonus point, just to give them that edge.
Exactly, yeah. And we usually don't see Bobby Chaney running this close to the front this early in the race. I think the reason we're seeing that right now, Rudy, is because he has such a good points effort here this season in the trucks for SRA. He wants to make sure he gets his best effort here tonight in order to get into that top 6 and go for the championship.
You betcha. Ariotti drifts back. Connor Anton to the inside of him now. David Shutt coming up through, and he is side by side with Delonte Ballard. Ooh, a couple little wiggles there. Mark Newland wiggled really bad. And Bobby Chaney may be looking to try to take the lead from Femi Olat.
He might be, and while that's transpiring, David Shutt and Delonte Ballard just had some contact there. Got Delonte's truck a little squirrely. I thought he was going to lose some positions, but he rebounded back from it. Got back down. He's diving back in on David Shutt again. That looked close.
Yes, I think they did make contact again.
Yeah, I think they did.
I don't think Delonte appreciated that contact that David Shutt gave him, and he gave him a little love tap back there.
I think Delonte was definitely showing his displeasure there, saying, no, 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 don't do that again.
Austin Roberts, he is in the chase. He's got a little bit of ground to pick up here. He's back here in 10th. Wow, look at this close racing that them guys are having. I mean to tell you, man, that's unbelievable. Josh Robin coming from 16th, dead last on the field. Look at the 3 wide in turn 1. Holy smokes, man. I'm telling you, Aaron Davis down on the bottom. Poor Austin Roberts is sitting there going, man, come on, guys, you're holding up the traffic here.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Nicholas Caressel. Go ahead.
I was actually going to say the same thing about Nicholas. I said we got Nicholas Caressel back here. He's looking to get up here with these guys and start racing. He's kind of back here right now with the number 20 of Aaron Davis and the 2 of Austin Roberts. I'll tell you, Aaron Davis right now, he's racing with Mark Newland and Austin back here, trying to get up there with Josh Robin. He started at 11th. You see he's currently running in 10th, looking to get up a little higher than that. And then back here a little ways, Rudy, I think we're going to have to keep a watch out on the 28 truck of Cody Miller. We know Cody Miller come off a strong run last week, so we need to watch and see how strong of a run he can have here this week at Homestead.
Yeah, but this is right for what he likes to do right now. He likes to run in the back of the field for a while, and you watch the second half of this race, he'll turn it on, and man, he is, well, like we were talking last week, he's the most improved driver out here this season. He is just, he is the tenfold better than he was last season. Just an amazing driver now.
Exactly. Yeah, we know a few drivers that kind of helped him along with this, to get to this point.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of think maybe Bobby Chaney might have been one of those as well, because he's kind of playing the Bobby Chaney game right now, where he likes to sit at the back and then try to work his way up to the front. So.
Yep. But see, now this is not the kind of race that you want to do that too awful much, because the more you lay back now, the harder it is going to be to get back up to that front. So he's going to have to try to hang on to the back of that field as best he can. Boy, Josh Robin is coming up through this field like gangbusters, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he started dead last on the field, and he's already up to 8th position. He's picked up half the field already, and we're only in by 10 laps. So I know this guy right here in the number 8 truck is on a mission tonight.
Yes, he is. You know what I'm missing out here? Jared Darling.
Yeah, Jared's not here at all.
Where is Jared Darling? Anybody seen Jared Darling? We're missing a driver. Cheney still on the tail of the leader, Femi Alat, and Connor Anton goes into 3rd. Let's ride along with old Connor here for a minute and see what's going on. That ain't loud, I don't know what is. Coming out of turn 4, Femi Alat still in the lead. Connor Anton 3rd, right behind Bobby Cheney. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. I hope we're keeping you informed of everything that's going on. Looks like Robert Dudley passed Aaron Cummings, but he was blinking a little bit right there. I'm not sure. That might have kind of spooked Aaron, and maybe Aaron just backed out. I don't know.
Could have. Yeah, I've seen a few instances with that happen before, where another driver was blinking on the racetrack due to an internet issue, and another driver behind them kind of got spooked, didn't really, I guess, know. That's kind of anything. I've even been in that situation. You don't know where the truck's going to respawn at when it comes back on the track, or where, so you get kind of spooked and like, I better back off, so if this truck does happen to pop back up, it's not going to hit me. So
yep. Well, I do have a crank it up cam. Maybe we'll do a little cranking it up here in a little bit. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. I put it on the wall cam. Holy smoke. Right when they went by, I was like, wow. Valente Ballard, 6th place. Having a good run. Yeah, I'll get my mic fixed. I'm hoping that power supply comes tomorrow so I can get my mic fixed for tomorrow night's race. But no guarantees. It says it'll be here by 8 p.m., but whether it will be or not, I don't know. We'll see. Well, Nick Northrop's closed up on Connor Anton a little bit now, because there was quite the gap there, but he's closed that gap up a little bit. Shutt still sitting there in 5th. Josh Robin kind of faded a little bit now. He might have burnt them tires up a little. What do you think, Jeff?
I think he has, yeah. At this right now, and the way he's been driving here to just try to stay up here with these guys, I believe you might be right about that.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't take him in 10 laps. He cut the field in half and was up to 8th place, and now Mark Newland's got back by him and put a little distance on Josh Robin, so Josh has faded a little bit. Ariotti, in his typical fashion, falls back a little bit, lets these guys go out there and burn their tires up, and we'll probably see Ariotti do some passing here before this is before the first round of pit stops.
Yeah, Josh Robinson on the radio right now saying, "Hey guys, mind your tires."
Well, Bobby Chaney is falling into the clutches here of Connor Anton, and they're running 1 second behind the leader, Femi Olat. Wow, man, we got way back here.
Wow, yeah, Connor Anton's looking pretty strong right now on the inside here. Question is, can he complete the pass here down into turns 1 and 2? Looks like Bobby Chaney might be having to back off a little bit now. Maybe he's burned his stuff up trying to race with Femi.
Bobby Chaney.
Tom will get around it.
Yep, Bobby falls back to third.
Now he's got Nick Northrup looking at his back door now, looking to pass here.
Yeah, we're probably about halfway through the first fuel run here. They run about 45 to 48 laps on a tank of fuel, so we'll see at least 2 pit stops there. Field's really getting spread out here. Aaron Davis and Nicholas Kressel riding behind Cody Miller. Cody started 15th. He's up to 11th. He's having a good run there, bringing Taylor Swift a little closer to the front. That's another one we're missing out here tonight. Sean Williams.
Yeah. I don't think he's been racing over here too much any longer. Anyway, I haven't seen him in hardly any of the races this season in the trucks. So
yeah, he's not in the chase, so I don't know. I don't know where he's been.
Let me see how many starts he's had in the trucks.
Femi with a 1.3 second lead now over Connor Anton. Well, what a pack of trucks this is here. Connor Anton, Nick Northrup. Northrup getting by Bobby Chaney, and David Schutz coming along. He's going to try to do it. And Ariotti has closed the gap up on these. Look at this. He's just about pushing Bobby Chaney down the straightaway.
Yeah.
And Schutt gets by.
Looking at the results here, Rudy, Sean Williams hasn't even been in a single truck race at all this season.
He'll be in the Gen 6 probably tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right, Chemo. Yeah, we'll see how. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly positive when the first round of pit stops will be, what the pit window is. I think it's around 45 laps, but don't quote me on that, please. I should write this stuff down sometimes, you know.
I should too.
I just never do.
Sometimes it even changes depending on how they drive the track and depending on how the trucks and stuff handle. That can change by a couple laps each race, you know, when you come back to certain tracks. I've seen that happen before, you know, with some races I've done, you know, and one season we ran, you know, a certain track, and then when we come back to it again the next season, fuel mileage was completely different just due to how the weather was and, you know, how track conditions were and, you know, how the setup was, stuff like that. All that can actually mess with that and change that. So, I mean, you know, it could be different every time.
Very, very true. All right, Femi Olat. Connor Anton second. Nick Northrup now in third. I'll tell you what, this is shaping up to go green the whole way. I'm telling you, Jeff. It wouldn't be a bit surprised, because you know how these guys can do it.
Yeah, they can. That's a fact. They sure can, you know, push out races like this. And, you know, it's when they do have a caution-filled race, you know, 75 or more, I mean, it's kind of, you know, like, where did these come from? You know, it's usually not like that. have that many, but I think you're right about that. I don't think they're going to have too many tonight at all. I mean, it's still early in the race. I'm thinking you're right. It probably will go green, but I'm not counting it, counting them out. I'm saying they still could have possibly one caution during this race at any point in time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that would be when they're, well, there's somebody coming to pit road. Who's that coming in?
Let's
Aaron Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
how did he save that?
I don't know. I thought he was going to clip those barrels at the end of the wall there. Wow, man, that was close.
Well, he's coming in. That's the first one to enter pit road. I think it's a little early, but he may have his own little pit strategy worked out. And these guys are holding on. They're not losing any time or gaining any time on the leader right now, but they're just hanging right there, about 1.3 seconds. I think Femi's he's kind of backed it off just a little bit. He didn't need to get out there with such a huge lead. He just said, you know what, I'm just abusing my equipment right now. It's going to take it a little bit easier here. Just keep them guys back there. That's all you got to do. Ariotti, 5th place, closes that gap up on David Shutt. This is where Ariotti starts his mission to get back to the front. Passing up the guys that went out there and abused their tires.
Yep. Bobby Cheney to pit road.
Oh, man, we are seeing drivers coming to pit road. Man. Yep. Well, they were using 100% fuel, weren't they?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's really early. It's tires has got to be what they're thinking, tires. I know this track's pretty abusive of tires, but I didn't think it was that bad that, you'd have to stop inside 30 laps, but
yeah,
I don't know. Well, being as we got a minute, let's do a little crank it up here, Jeff. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right. So, nothing's really changed up here other than we've had a couple of people that have come to pit road other than Aaron Davis. Josh Robin come in, Kevin Scott, Bobby Cheney. So 4 guys have come in with what we kind of thought was a little early pit stop. but they have their strategies. They've got to stick to them through the whole race, and that's that's the way they just got to do it.
I mean, everybody's strategy in racing can be different. If these guys don't stick to it, then they can have problems throughout the race that might not help them, get to the finishing position they want to finish in.
Mark Newland, second place. Somebody else coming to pit road. Aaron Cummings on pit road. Because I've had enough of that, I'm coming down here to get 4 fresh feel good. And a full tank of Sunoco fuel while he's at it. Well, it's easy to go a lap down here with the leader having such a huge lead like that. So Aaron will go to the back of the field. He'll be 1 lap down, possibly 2 by the time he gets up to speed. There comes the leader by, so he'll go 2 laps down. That's unfortunate. That's hard to get that back without a caution. You'll never get that back.
No.
All these guys he'll get one of them back when the leader pits, but we haven't seen Femi even make a notion to come to pit road yet.
We have not, no. He's just looking like he's just still driving away out there. It looks like he's not even worried about coming down pit road right now.
Yeah, he's gonna do it in 2 pit stops, and I think that's probably what you need to do here. Probably try to do it in 2 pit stops.
Yeah, if you do it more than 2, then there might be some trouble headed your way, with where you want to finish. So I think 2 would be key here tonight to get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, you need to make it about 44 laps or something. If they can make it about another 4 laps, you'll see these guys starting to come in, I think. That way it'll split this up where they can make it in 2 pit stops. Ariati, 5th place. Aaron Cummings he's going to go right on by these guys. Got them fresh tires. Well, you don't get out there and abuse them right away, but coming up on David Shutnick, 4th place. Well, they're not giving him much room to get down there, I can tell you. I'm just watching them guys, and man, he's faster, but he just, they're not giving him much room to down on that bottom.
Yeah, they're not at all.
Austin Roberts up to 8th place after starting 13th. Riding right behind Cody Miller. Cody coming from 15th. Got that pretty face of Taylor Swift up here in the running.
Yeah, and the leaders are coming to pit road. Connor Anton.
Oh yeah, here they come.
Oh, Nick Northrup's in as well.
Oh,
and so is David
man.
Shutnick.
Wow, I'll tell you, Nick Northrop come in there really hot.
Yeah, Mark Newland's on too, along with Lonta Ballard, and Cody Miller will take over the lead.
Let's see if we see any penalties. Anybody coming in pit road a little bit too hot here? Everybody's off pit road, good. So
Cody
Oh, and Connor Anton, he's racing Femi off a pit road. Did you see that? Wow.
Right before I switched over to Cody, I saw that. Wow.
He come out ahead of him right there. Man, I'm telling you, that was some great racing right there. Ariotti just drove by with them fresh tires. But scored, let's see, Nicholas Kressel, Josh Robin is in the lead right now, but he technically has not led a lap yet. He'll have to go around this time here to lead a lap. Him and Bobby Cheney, they pitted early. And basically, pretty much just to get that bonus point is what they're after right now.
Yeah.
Keep them alive in this chase. Jason's in chat and he says, WTF, Taylor Swift on my 28? That makes me mad. Because he runs 28.
Yeah.
You don't like Taylor Swift, Jason? Aw. Aaron Davis in third. Now when things start ironing out here, Ariotti's got a lead, but he's not that far. I mean, Femi Olat's right there ready to pounce. Got just a little fresher tires than Ariotti does now. And there they go, side by side. And Femi will clear Ariotti, but back into fourth. Good run for Aaron Davis. Up to third, coming from 11th. That's pretty good. Just pit stops help you out like that. They change things up. And you know, if you don't change things, Jeff, it just becomes like a stalemate out there. You know, you follow the same guys, and you know nothing changes. So it's a good thing that guys are changing it up. You got different ones on different pit strategies. That really does help a lot. You know.
It does, yeah.
Femi Olat getting a good run here, coming up on Aaron Davis. When Josh Robin just drove away from Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, he did.
He's coming up on Aaron Cummings. Got his lap back, but he's about to get lapped again here. He's just ahead of Josh Robin. Now, Josh has got a little fresher tires than Aaron does. Jason said, no, she's ugly and she's not a nice person. I don't know, I never met her. Cheney falling back at 1.9 seconds behind Josh Robin now. Josh did clear Aaron. He's going to get up here. He's going to lead quite a few laps. Connor Anton following Ariotti and Nick Northrup. David Schutt. Those guys right back into the way they were before, except for Ariotti's ahead of them this time.
Yeah.
Ari had a little bit better pit stop there.
He very well did, yeah. I mean, that was just an amazing pit stop by his. He needs to give these guys a race for getting him out in front of Connor and the guys.
Well, we're just about to the halfway mark.
Yes, sir.
Mark Newland with the 8th place.
Coming around Bobby Cheney here. Wow, look at that pass. Well, as these guys run, as we're getting toward the halfway point, let's kind of run down through and tell you where everyone started. Josh Robin, the race leader, he started 16th, is running in first. Femio Lack started first, running in second. Bobby Cheney started second, running in third. Ariotti started third, running in fourth. Connor Anton started fourth, running in fifth. Nick Northrup started fifth, running in sixth. David Shutt started eighth, running in seventh. Mark Newland started sixth, running in eighth. Delonta Ballard started seventh, running in ninth. Austin Roberts started in 13th position and it's running in 10th. Cody Miller started 15th, running in 11th. Nicholas Caressel started 9th, running in 12th. And Kevin Scott, last truck on the lead lap, started 10th, running in 13th. Robert Dudley, first truck, one lap down, started 14th, running in 14th. Aaron Cummings started 12th, running 15th. And Aaron Davis started 11th, running in 16th.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Aaron there because it's like almost like he had to make an extra pit stop. I'm wondering if there was a penalty involved in that or something.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I am seeing a tad bit of damage on the right side of the truck, so I'm not sure if he clipped the wall somewhere or clipped somebody's truck and had to come down and get damage repair, but he is 3 laps down now, and that's what I'm speculating on, is he had to come down and get damage repaired.
Wow. Well, Femio Lack goes back into second. And Connor Anton is battling with Ariotti now for third. Jason. He's a trip. All right, Shutt and Northrop back here. Running in 5th and 6th. Bobby Cheney 7th. He's started 2nd, and boy, he's lost a lot of ground out there. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it up, but he is on a different pit strategy. He pitted on lap 38 or 39. Or no, I'm sorry, I take that back. I think it was lap 30 or something. Let me look. Lap 29 he pitted. So he's probably thinking about pitting here in the next few laps. I think he's probably one of the guys that's going to try to do it in 3 pit stops. That's kind of like the Bobby Zielinski type strategy. You know, he probably what he would have done, 3 pit stops out here. Some of the guys are going to try to do it in 2.
Sometimes I've also seen Bobby Zielinski try certain tracks, only 1 pit stop, and it works out for him sometimes.
Yeah.
So you never know with Bobby Zielinski's pit stop and race strategies are always a mystery. You know, a lot of these guys you can kind of study and kind of understand what they're going to do the next time. But Bobby Zielinski, he's just one of those cases to where you never know what's going to happen. You could just all of a sudden, make a 3-stop race, or the next time you'll turn it into a 1-stopper, and you'll just be like, where'd that come from? Emil Lack is closing in on Josh Robin.
Yeah, I've seen that. He's less than a half a second from his bumper now. But what a battle we got going on back here between Connor Anton, Ariotti, and David Shutt, Nick Northrup. This is great battling going on here.
Ariotti was looking there to the inside of Connor Anton, but he pulled back up and said, nope, I better not pass there. I better wait for the right time. Now he's got David Shutt all over his back bumper here, looking to pass him.
And I'm thinking Bobby Cheney's well, I don't know. I was thinking he would have come in by now, but he made that first pit stop on lap 29, so he may try to make it to the halfway mark or something. I don't know. I don't know what his plan is here. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Delonte Ballard, 9th place for him. These guys have kind of drifted back through the field a little bit here. Austin Roberts. Man, what a great racer Austin is, man. We've seen him make some great finishes and some great comebacks. So
Yes.
breaking into the top 10 for him tonight should be pretty good in points.
Yes, sir. And Femio Lat does make it around Josh Robin, who takes the lead.
Sure does. Well, Josh was out there and led 17 laps. That's pretty impressive.
Very.
And he's still quite a ways ahead of Connor Anton, about 1.1 seconds. But boy, these guys are coming up on him pretty quick now. Josh's tires, I think, are pretty much about shot.
Yeah.
I know, like I said earlier, you know, I didn't think this track was that abrasive, but it is pretty abrasive. It is pretty rough on tires. Hey Renee, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Let's go back and check on Cody Miller. We'll wait for him to pick it up here a little bit in this second half and be a contender up there, but he's running 15 seconds behind that leader. This track here, you might just not be feeling it, Jeff. This track can be kind of tricky to figure out.
It can be, yeah.
I love this track, and I got it figured out, okay? But it does take a lot of practice and a lot of trying different things to get, you know, where the runoff is and everything. And man, I'll tell you, I love this track.
This is a great facility to race, no matter what you're racing, if it's NASCAR or IndyCar, sports cars on the road course. Maybe even if you want to go crazy and do sports cars on the oval, which I've done before, that was pretty cool. So, yeah, this is just a great all-around track and facility to race on. And I always like calling races here, too. It's always some fun races. I know SRA a few seasons ago had a very, very drama-packed truck race, and Femio Lat became champion at this track. So I think he knows how to get around here.
Sure thing. Well, I'll tell you what, this is turning out to be a pretty good battle now. Josh Robin is still hanging in here, but David Shutt's going to drive by on the inside. But this is some good racing here. Ariotti, David Shutt, Josh Robin, and Nick Northrup. And they're following Connor Anton. Connor is 1.6 seconds behind the leader, Femio Lat. That's how much Femi's pulled away. What did I tell you? Femi has this track figured out.
Exactly.
He's won here before, and he knows this track very well. He knows the way to victory lane.
I think he's headed there right now. No.
Arby's roast beef. Oh, I am jealous. That's one of my favorites. All right, we got somebody. Josh Robin is finally coming to pit road to get new tires. So much needed new tires. There he goes. Back off of pit road now. He will be a lap down in 13th place. Bobby Cheney's on pit road. And Aaron Davis again. Wow, what's going on with Aaron Davis? He's having a lot of pit stops here tonight.
Yeah, not really too sure. Let's check and see if his truck has any more damage on it than what I saw the last time. And from what I can tell, it doesn't. So interesting to see why he's back on pit road.
Well, Connor Anton is starting to just slowly pick up. Close that gap a little bit on our leader, Femio Lat, but Ariotti now into third. Didn't you say Ariotti was the points leader coming into tonight?
I believe, was it him or Femi? Yeah, it's Ari, yeah.
Yeah, so he's trying to finish as best he can, just knowing that in 2 weeks, when they go to Talladega, It's anybody's shooting match.
Exactly, yeah. And the points right now, the points are counting in order to see who makes it into the top 6 and who doesn't. And then they'll revert again back to, lost the word, to even for the top 6, and then they'll finish out in Atlanta. Yeah, right now, looking at the points here, we have Ariani in the lead coming into tonight's race, and Connor Anton was behind him by 4 points. And Cody Miller, most improved driver over here, is sitting in 3rd place. And he's 5 points out of that top spot. He's only 1 point out of 2nd. So if he can have another good race here tonight like he did last week, he could also be possibly clinched into the spot to go into the top 6 and take a run for the championship at Atlanta.
Oh, Ariati taking a look on the inside of Connor Anton. Wow, did he ever get a run there?
Yeah, he did. Wow, David Shutt was getting a run on him too, and that kind of gobbled those guys up a little bit there, kind of bogged them down. And David Shutt looking, oh wow, Ariati with the block.
Oh, there he goes. He didn't want David Shutt to get that on the outside because he needs that line.
Oh, no, he's around.
Oh, no.
Caution.
Oh, man.
This changes it up big time now.
Yes, sir. Let's go back and take a look at this. All right, they're racing. Hold on a minute, folks. Something messed.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Uh-oh.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I got to change up that key, but yeah, that was a tough break right there. I don't know if I can, because my push to talk button, I got it set wrong. Dang it. Well, you guys seen it anyhow. That's a bummer for Ariati, though. Golly,
Yeah,
man. Well, everybody's coming to pit road.
Well, the luck for Ariadne right now is he didn't get very much damage out of that. So the question is, can he battle back up to the front with the amount of laps that's left? And I'm pretty sure that he can with 54 laps remaining.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. I see a couple guys, Bobby Cheney. We got a couple guys that stayed out there. Bobby wants to get his lap back, and I think that might put him. No, I was thinking that might put him in the lead, but no. Let's see who's going to win the race off of pit road here. There we go. Oh, man, another battle. Close one off of pit road, but I think Femi's going to get it. Yep, that was close. Connor's been almost beating him off of pit road. Well, I think we need to get somebody down here quickly to talk to him. Who do you think? Who do you want to talk to?
Let's talk to. How about Delonta? There is Mr. Ballard here.
No, that was my fault, Jason, that it crashed because I've got my push to talk button for my mic tonight, just for tonight. I had it on the V key, which is vehicle, and it was flipping through. Oh my god, that's what made it crash. But go ahead.
Left out the channel.
Delonta Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, tell us about that run you're having out there tonight here at Homestead. You know, this race was looking like it was going to be caution free, but now the caution comes out. So tell us about that.
This is definitely going to change the course of this race. I was kind of feeling it out. I didn't get that much practice when I came in earlier, so I guess I'm gonna try to run it out a little harder than what I was doing in the first one to see if I can keep up with these guys. My tire wear was a little bit different from the guys that are in the channel with me, like Ari and stuff. So I guess we're just gonna figure it out and just gonna gas a lot more than everybody else is and try to finish in the top 5.
Exactly, yeah. Top 5 finish, I think, would be key for you here tonight. You're sitting 12th in the chase standings. So tell us with tonight's race and then gathering that also in a couple weeks with Talladega on what you need to do to try to get up to the top 6 and go for that championship at Atlanta.
Tonight, if it was to go my way, I would definitely need a win because I seem to have bad luck at Talladega. So we're gonna see if we can just get the best finish as possible here tonight, and then hopefully we won't have to worry about Talladega. But that wreck last week, it kind of messed me up. So who knows what's gonna happen with me here in the chase.
All right, DeLon. So, well, it looks like you're getting ready to get back underway here. So, good luck in the race tonight, and we hope for the best and your chase efforts.
All right, thanks, guys.
Well, he sounds pretty confident about a decent run here tonight, so that's good. You know, you got to have confidence coming into something like this. You can't just come in here having negativity, and that's what I tried to tell Aaron because he was just being so negative about, you know, even staying in the chase. He said, I'll be eliminated after tonight. Well, not technically, no, not eliminated till after next week. So he's still got a shot at it.
He does.
I mean, about staying in the top 6, you know. So he come in here tonight in 8th place in the points. You said 9th,
8th or 9th, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ready,
that's
green,
pretty
green, green, green.
respectable. And I wasn't live. Sorry about that. All right, we're back underway here, folks. Dang it, boy! All kinds of rookie mistakes. This mic thing's really got me messed up.
That sucks.
Nick Northrup into 2nd. Man, look at Mark Newland coming alive here.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's been a minute since I've seen Mark Newland in victory lane, and I'll tell you what, the way he's running right now, it's a high possibility.
Yeah, Mark Newland sadly isn't in the chase, but I think right now the way he's running, he's looking for a W here tonight.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose, you know, he don't have any points to lose. All he can do is just go out and try to get that win.
Yep. And make the chase even more interesting by taking, you know, that position from somebody else. You know, it makes them work harder to, you know, try to get that position to keep the chase. I think this is kind of what's great, you know, with drivers that's not in it, you know, coming up here, you know, racing with these guys, changing it up, making it much more interesting for these fans watching tonight here.
Well, you know, remember we were talking about Cody Miller. Look where he's at.
Yes, sir.
This is where he's going to kick it up a couple of notches. That caution really helped him out a ton.
It did. Yeah, a few drivers were needing this caution and a few weren't needing it. So,
Nicholas Kressel just got into the wall.
Oh yeah.
He's okay, but golly, man, he pounded that wall pretty hard.
He did. And you can tell he's got some heavy right side damage. That number on the door there looks kind of distorted now. It looks like it. So
Kevin,
yeah, you can tell he hit that wall hard.
Kevin Scott's going to try to get by. Aaron Cummings did manage to get by Robert Dudley. Goes into 14th, but boy, he's got a lot of places. He first struck a lap down. And look where Ariotti is back in 13th. Oh, this is upsetting.
Yeah, it is. Bobby Chaney's back here in 12th, and he had a great start this night, and sadly right now he's not running up front where he wants to be.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They may be trying to save a little bit of tires here or something, because it's got a long ways to go yet.
Yeah, still 47 laps, so
Nick
a lot
Northrup,
happening in that.
Yeah, Nick Northrup has closed that gap up. Nick said he was going to be in victory lane tonight. That's what he told me. So, I don't know. We'll see if he's going to be in there as a winner or if he's going to be in there as a visitor.
Is that anything like visiting jail on a Monopoly board?
Yeah, that's about it. Yep.
Just visiting. It looks like Aaron Davis will take his truck behind the wall.
Yes, he does. First one out of the race. Man, something happened there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Connor Anton and Cody Miller in a good battle, and look, Josh Robin is right there. This has really helped him out a lot too. It's got him back on the lead lap now. Well, the laps are winding down. I still think they're going to have to stop for at least a splash of gas.
They might, yeah. I'm thinking they probably will. I think there's no way they can make it this far.
I don't know.
And again, they get surprises.
Well, Delonte running in fourth. Nick has closed the gap up here on Femi. Just a little. Gained about a tenth on him maybe. But he's right there in striking distance. And Femi's probably doing a little mirror driving to keep an eye on him.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Keep an eye on Femi and Nick Northrup here. This battle's going to heat up soon, it looks like. And keep an eye on Mark Newland, too. I mean, he's just done an amazing job here tonight to get up in the position he's in right now, third place. So
yeah, no kid.
I think he's not done. I think he's going to try to go from that second, first place if he can get possibly another caution to fall his way and work out for him. Looks like Aaron Cummings and Robert Dudley keep changing position back here because Robert's back around Aaron once again. So looks like Aaron's trying to catch back up here and repass him.
He's right there.
Yeah, if one of these two could get another caution to fall their way, it could help them out tremendously and get them back on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's not where Aaron wanted to be to stay in the point.
Caution somewhere.
And there's the caution. Connor Anton going around.
Oh, no. Oh, heavy damage to that 48 machine.
I'm not even going to try to do the replay because I screwed it up so bad last time. So, sorry, folks. Tonight, we're just not going to have replays. My bad. But he's hurt bad. Yeah, his night's over.
Yeah, he's got toe knocked out of that truck. It's smoking.
Yeah, he's coming to pit road. It's smoking pretty bad. Even if he did get back out there, who knows if that engine would even hold up. You know,
Yeah.
they'd probably let go after because they still got over 40 laps to go here.
Yeah, well, since Rudy doesn't have any replays here, folks, I'll rewind it back and kind of tell you what I think happened. Oh, contact between him and Cody Miller. And when Cody Miller and him made contact, that sent Connor Anton up the track. He smacked the top wall, rolled over on his roof, and slid down and kept a flipping and hit the inside wall then. Ouch.
And now this puts them in the window here that they can make it the rest of the way if they can save tires. Well, Connor Anton won't be racing Femi Olad off of pit road now. Here comes Josh Robin, Delonte Ballard. We got quite a few of them. Nick Northrup almost beat Femi off the pit road. Good run, though. There's their pit stops and how they come off of pit road right there, folks. We still got 4 guys still sitting on pit road. Looks like Robert Dudley and Aaron Cummings, they should get their way by. iRacing way by, I think. Yeah, they're going to stay out. So they'll both be back on the lead lap now.
Yes, they will. as I said right before that caution come out, this is what's who needed to get back into the lead lap and help them out, and this is what they're getting here now.
All right, let's try that. Now maybe I can do the replay. I changed my hotkey for push to talk here. I got to use this tonight. Hopefully tomorrow night I get this all straightened out. But thank you for being patient with me, folks. It's a heck of a thing when your equipment fails when you need it. Oh, Aaron Cummings just hit the wall. What the heck was up with that?
I have no idea. I saw that. I thought I was seeing things.
It was like he went, but Robert Dudley did not go.
No, he didn't. He actually stayed there a little while after they got the wave by, so I don't know if he wasn't sure he was supposed to go or what, but something I missed there.
Yeah, wow, that's weird. Well, they're doubling up, ready to go green. 14 of them on the lead lap. Aaron Davis, the only one out. Connor Anton still sitting on pit road, getting damage fixed up. But what a solid run for Connor Anton tonight. That was awesome, man. He raced so good.
Yeah.
Get him going here, Jeff.
Will do. All right, looks like race leader Femi Olat will opt to start on the outside.
Well, Stephanie, that was a short nap. She said she was going to go lay down, take a nap.
All right, pace car heads back for pit road.
Ready, green, green,
There's
green,
the
green.
green flag. We're back underway here at Homestead. Femi Olat got a great run on the outside there from Nick Northrup. He's starting to pull away a little bit now, but we'll see if Nick can catch back up.
Mark Newland's still hanging on to third place. Look at this, man. This is awesome. But then we got the big tire saver right behind him there, Ariotti. Oh, Ari just let 2 or 3 of them go by. Wow. He let Delonte Ballard and Josh Robin get by him. Chuck coming up on his inside now. I think Ari's banking on those guys getting out there and burning their tires up, and he'll reel them in. Cody Miller. Still waiting for him to put the hammer down. Come on, Cody. Gas pedal on the right, buddy. Well, look at the damage Nicholas Kressel's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit of, he's got more damage on that truck than it looks like.
He does.
But it's still pretty fast. Bobby Chaney back up to 9th. He'd like to be up in the lead, I'm sure. Never did get up there to lead any laps tonight. The only leaders we've had is Cody Miller led 2 laps. Josh Robin led 17. And Femi Olat has led 76 laps right now. I don't think in caution. Yeah, is that 2 cautions? Yeah.
Yeah, we've had 2, yeah.
Okay. 2 cautions for 7 laps and 3 late changes. I wasn't sure because I had to restart IRTBO there. Sometimes that resets it. Well, it does reset it. But what I'll tell you what can you say about the performance of Femi Olat tonight? Dominating performance.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, wow, the performance from Mark Newland back here running in third. I mean, he's kind of had his own dominating performance.
Sure thing.
I'll
Hey,
tell you another guy that's creeping back in the top 5, Josh Robin.
oh yeah, I knew he was going to be a factor tonight. This track is kind of right in Josh Robbins' wheelhouse right here. He just loves this kind of track. This is a driver's track, but it's a fun track.
Exactly.
David Shutt in 7th.
Bobby Cheney 8th.
Yes, sir. He's trying to stay ahead of Kevin Scott. Now, Kevin Scott's the newcomer this season. There was another guy, too. I can't remember what his name was, but he's not here tonight. Ooh, Caressel and Austin Roberts in a good battle here. Ooh. Well, that tells you right there, Cressel's truck's not as hurt as bad as we thought it was.
Maybe not.
Good deal. That's what we like to hear. Pretty close here, side by side. Austin gets a good run off of turn 4, but Nicholas can come back. We can see the damage on the side of Nicholas's truck now. Wow. And it's hard to believe that. Look, I mean, it's a lot, but it isn't. You know, that much right there would slow him down. Good solid run by all 3 of them guys right here. Cody Miller is sitting behind them. And really nothing going on up here. Everybody's minding their P's and Q's right now.
Yep.
Josh Robin and Ariotti in a battle here. I think Aries thinking about passing him. Keep an eye on that battle, but Josh Robbins closed up on Delonte Ballard big time now. 28 to go, folks. 28 more laps. Ariotti with a 1.4 second lead over Nick Northrup. If Nick's going to get up there and win this thing, he better get busy. Oh, you got
Martin Newell behind him right now, and it looks like he's closing in.
Stephanie got a little distracted, she said, so she didn't get her nap.
Aw.
So, it's all right. You'll be all right. You'll make it through the night. You racing tomorrow night, Stephanie? Well, the leader don't get a whole lot of camera time. We'll give him a little bit. And Femi's out there stinking up the show tonight, too. And Aaron Cummings back on pit road. Like he wanted some fresh tires. He should be able to pull away from Femi just a little there with them fresh tires. And he won't get clear around to get his lap back, but boy, a caution sure would help him out right now.
Yeah, it would.
1.6 second lead over second place. Boy, from there on back, it's pretty busy. Bobby Cheney closing up on David Shutt. We could possibly see a pass there before this race is over. Very good, very good. Well, we hope to see you there tomorrow night. Cody Miller is, he's just ahead of Nicholas Kressel and Austin Roberts. And Nicholas just drove around the outside of Austin Roberts. Wow.
Yeah, he did.
And them two are battling so hard right now. That's a good race back here. 11th and 12th, folks. Good race. I'll tell you what, it's been a pretty good race here for let's see, they got 2 races left in the season. This is one heck of a good race going on out here. Well, who do you think saving tires right now, Jeff?
I'm pretty sure Ariotti probably is, and I'm pretty sure maybe Josh Robin might even be a little bit. But other than that, I think the rest of these guys are probably out here racing. Maybe Bobby Cheney too, but I'd say the rest of these guys are racing out here trying to, catch up to them.
Oh, Josh Robbins trying to get around Delonte Ballard on the outside. There's a good battle
Yes,
going on.
Oh man, I think he's gonna. Look like he kind of hit the wall there a little bit, but I think he's okay. It looks like he is going to pass Delonte here.
Yeah, he never touched the wall.
He didn't know.
Yeah. But see, them guys are giving. See how they're giving each other room there? Because now Josh could have really probably pinched Delonte down on the bottom and made him lift that, off the gas there a lot. But he didn't. He gave him plenty of room.
Yeah, these two guys race each other pretty cleanly when they're around each other, but it was pretty. The way the camera shot looked there when Josh was trying to pass him, looked like Josh brushed the wall a little bit, but that's good that he didn't. So,
well, Josh is in 4th now.
Yes,
and
he
now
is.
He's trying to chase down Mark Newland.
Yes, sir. Mark Newland's trying to pass Nick Northrup.
Pretty good battle. Shutt still barely ahead of Bobby Cheney. And it's a long ways back to 9th place Kevin Scott. Kevin lost the draft off of Bobby Cheney there, and he's falling back here where he's going to fall into the clutches of Cody Miller.
Yeah. And Nicholas Caressel and Austin Roberts. And Robert Dudley just fell way off of these guys. He's in 13th place, 25.7 seconds behind.
He's not far from being, he's about 5 seconds ahead of the leader, Femi Olat. The Femi don't seem to be going out there trying to stretch that lead out. Actually, he's losing ground. But Mark Newland just got around Nick Northrup.
Yes, he did.
Wow. Great race.
Very good.
I'm super impressed with Mark Newland. This is the best race I think he's had all season.
I believe you're right. We're coming down to 14 laps to go. Or excuse me, 13.
No, 16, be 15.
15, yeah. My math's off right now.
Got 15 to go.
Yep, 15. So pay no attention to me, folks, because my math is off.
We're waiting to see if Ariotti's going to do anything with Delonte here. Yeah, he's taking a look, but...
I think taking a look's all he's going to do right now, and that look He's not quite to his truck yet, so.
Bobby
But it doesn't
Cheney.
hurt to take a look to see if you can.
Yep, Bobby Cheney to the inside of David Shutt. Shutt beat him to the line, but Bobby's not going to give up. That'd just be one more position closer to the front with another point.
Yes, sir. I think David Shutt's just got that high side covered. I think Bobby Cheney. Ooh, David.
Oh! I think he just did that in front of Bobby to mess with him, I think.
I can see David Shutt does have some damage on his truck there a little bit, on the front and back.
Yeah, and I don't see any on Bobby.
No.
Bobby's truck, as usual, very, very clean. Well, Mark Newland's closed the gap down to 1 second behind Femi Olat. I just don't know if anybody's going to have anything for Femi tonight. He has just absolutely dominated this race tonight.
Yeah, here in a few laps, we'll be coming to 10 to go, so we'll see if, when we get to 10 to go, who does what and who can do what, and see if they can get up to Femi and race him for the win.
Coming up on Robert Dudley to put him a lap down. Here he goes, pulling out. Next up will be Mark Newland, and Mark's closed the gap down to 3/4 of a second. So he's coming.
He is.
Hey, Chandler.
This time by.
Chandler, are you any relation to Cody? Just checking. He's running back here top 10. Barely staying ahead of Austin Roberts right now because Austin he's right there keeping the pressure on him. I really kind of expected to see Cody up there battling for this win. Because of his improved driving skills, I just really looked for that. I don't know, maybe I was
thinking from what it looks like here tonight, maybe a track that made his match, and he just maybe had a few issues tonight and he couldn't get around the track posed to him. So,
and he does have a little right front damage on that truck too. I don't know how much it's slowing him down. Looks like he's just going to let Austin go. Get down here a little closer and see if we can look at. Yeah, pretty healthy amount of right front damage. Wow. I mean, he's still fast and everything, but it's just he's not up to full speed.
No.
Mark Newland, 4/10 of a second from Femi. Femi's got to be getting a little concerned right now.
Yeah. And Mark Newland's turning the heat up right now. And this is the exact time he needed to turn the heat up to try to get up there to Femi. We're getting ready to come to 6 laps to go.
Hey, there's Spencer Owen. Your friendly neighborhood waffle.
Friendly neighborhood what?
Waffle.
Oh.
I don't know. He typed it. I didn't.
Oh, I know that.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it very, very much. I think we're in for a pretty good treat here. This is going to be pretty interesting to see how this is going to finish up because Mark Newland's closed up so tight on Femi Olat's bumper now. There may be a pass in the near future. But thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. And if it's your first time here, please do subscribe. Thank you to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the iRacing portal. And thank you to Kevin Bobbitt and Jack Davidson. Kevin Bobbitt will be the new guy that we'll be giving the thank you out to. But thanks to them guys for all the hard work they do to get all these leagues up on the portal. We appreciate that very much. Thank you guys. Wow, this is turning into be a pretty interesting battle here. Coming to 5 to go this time. 5 more laps. Femi Olat's got to keep Mark Newland and Nick Northrup back there. Josh Robin with a 4th place. Delonte Ballard 5th. And we're still waiting to see if Ariadne's got anything saved up here to get by Delonte. Oh, there he goes, taking a look. And again, he ducks it back in behind him. I want to kind of try to stay on these leaders if at all possible, because I don't know if Mark Newland's going to try anything here on Femi, or he's going to try to dive bomb him in a corner maybe to get that lead. Got to try something.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, Spencer. I did not know that. Well, that's what my son Aaron goes by, Waffle. That's what usually he has, a Waffle House on his car or his truck. For Waffle. That's what he always went by, Waffle. Tonight he's running a Crown Royal truck. I think that's in honor of you, ain't it, Jeff?
I think so.
Are you a big Crown Royal drinker, you lush?
No.
Well, Mark Newland's there.
It has something to do with the race we were in, I think.
Oh, okay. Mark Newland's there. Now if he can just do anything with Femi, he's going to have to do it real quick here. And Nick Northrup's closed up too. And Aaron's just ahead of him. Is he going to come into play on this? Is he? Oh boy, this could be nuts.
Could be.
All right, one more lap.
White flag, nice and smooth.
4 more corners. Mark Newland closed up on Femi, trying to make him loose. Aaron getting the heck out of that way. I wouldn't want to be in their way either. Femi pulls away a little. Mark dives it in there. Oh, contact! No! And Nick North, oh, they're all 3 going to go into the wall.
Oh.
But Femi's going to come home with the win. Josh Robin 2nd, Delonte Ballard 3rd.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Do you believe that?
No.
Wow, another exciting finish.
I have to rewind that back and watch that. That was just... Didn't see that coming.
Me neither, man. Mark did what he had to do, but he probably should have did that about a lap earlier. But
Yeah.
all right, well, let's get Femi up here. Where is he? Femi Olat, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, what an exciting finish there, brother. Tell me about it and what happened.
Yeah, I knew Mark had the better tires. I knew anybody would have the better tires when that last caution happened. So I didn't focus on saving it. I just went as hard as I could and hoped I would build a big enough gap. And I think I did. Mark decided to throw it in 3, and I somehow still came out on top.
Well, he kind of did what he had to do right there. I mean, you got to kind of understand it. You know, he had to run, but I think he probably should have maybe done that a lap earlier, don't you think?
No, I'm happy it was on the last lap because I was able to gather it back up.
True.
And, just cross the line. But I don't think he had to throw it in that far back. I probably should have seen it coming. You know, racing hard for a win. But I didn't. Good thing I was still able to win the race.
Well, pretty much a domination here, Femi. I know you know your way to victory lane here. I've seen you in victory lane at Homestead. But leading 111 laps tonight, man, that's got to really feel good.
Yeah, this is my favorite track on the service. It's up there with Atlanta. But every time you come here, feel like I can run pretty well, and tonight I was able to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Femi. This is one of my favorite tracks too, and I run real well here. Uh, I haven't ran the trucks here in quite a while, but the B car I ran here, the trucks I used to run real well here way back quite a few seasons ago. But anyhow, congratulations on your win here, man. This is a chalk one up for you. This I don't know what that's going to do for the point, but now you guys are off next week. You come back in 2 weeks for at Talladega. What's the plan there? Riding the back and hope see what happens, or what?
I don't want to ride in the back. Every time I've done that, I've been wrecked at Talladega. My luck there is terrible in this league, so I'm just gonna try to position myself around people who I feel like won't wreck, and just see what happens.
Well, that's probably a good strategy to have. But well, you were out there on a fuel strategy mode that a lot of guys were trying different fuel strategies out here tonight, and it looked like you were going to try to do it on 2 pit stops, but that kind of threw everything out of kilter when we had them cautions. Was 2 pit stops in the strategy plan?
Yes, it was. Somewhere in the early 40s and then late 80s, and then to the end of the race. But that caution I came out with about 50 to go. That was untimely for me because I knew my tires would be gone if it went green from there. So the one that came out a few laps later really helped me.
Very good. Well, congrats, Femi. Anybody you want to thank tonight for this victory?
Yeah, gotta thank you for broadcasting. Were you solo tonight?
No, Jeff was
Okay.
here. I forgot Jeff was here.
All right. Well, thank you too for broadcasting. It's really appreciated in the league. Thanks to everybody who showed up to race. Thanks to the admins for putting on a great league. And shout out to Mark. Like I said, he did what he had to do, but I would have done the same thing.
All right. Well, thanks, Femi. We appreciate that very much, and we'll see you back here 2 weeks at Talladega. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you and see how it all turns out.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, Jeff, you got second?
Yep. Josh Robin, you got a copy?
Yep, I do.
Hey, man, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. And your truck looked strong all night long. You started dead last in 16th, opting to not take a qualifying time, and you got up to second place tonight. So tell us about that crazy race finish there between those top three guys of Mark Newland and Femi and Nick Northrup, and what your thoughts were on coming home in second place after that transpired.
Yeah, well, it's pretty awesome to finish in second and get another top 3 finish. It's only happened twice now, but yeah, those closing laps, I was hoping they'd wreck or do something. I figured Mark Newland, he's gonna try something to get the win, and it happened there in the last corner. And I don't know, yeah, I was kind of surprised and kind of hoping it'd take all 3 of them out, but Femi got through it, and yeah, second place is pretty awesome though.
Yeah, it's still a good points night for you, to help you on into the chase. But coming off second place tonight, don't know how far that'll move you up in the points in the chase, but we all know Talladega is the next race. So tell us on how that's going to, work out.
Yeah, it's always, I don't know, you just never really know what's going to happen at Talladega. It's just pretty much a hit or miss type of race. But yeah, I hope I'll be there. Might not make it at Talladega, but if I do, I hope I'll just get up there, race for the win.
Exactly. Well, kind of tell us how the track conditions were out there tonight. Like, how did the truck feel to you, and what was the best lane to run?
The setup was tight. It was tight the whole run, and it's pretty much the bottom was the way to go. There's no grooves really. The high side kind of works sometimes, but I don't know.
All right, Josh. Well, congratulations on your second place finish here tonight. Would you like to give thanks or shout out to anyone before you go celebrate?
Oh yeah, of course. Shout out to you guys for the broadcasting, and SRA guys like Bobby Cheney, Austin Roberts, and all admins. Shout out to Case IH, my sponsor, Chevy, Dollar General Store, or Casey's General Store. And then what else? I got Decal. And shout out to, let's see here. I don't know. That's about it.
All right, Josh. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight, and good luck in a couple weeks at Talladega.
All right, thank you.
All right, Rudy.
Yeah, I was looking for this the replay here. The guys wanted to see the replay, so I'm going to play this real slow here for you guys so you can see it. But uh, let's talk to third place Delonte Ballard before we go too much further. Delonte, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, tell me about that race out there that you were racing with Ariotti for that position, and how that was all going about. Because I'd seen him take a couple of looks now and then, like he was going to try to get by you. Were you watching him in your rearview mirror to see when he was going to try that?
Yeah, I was watching it, but since we have pretty much teammates, we run the same channel together. He had when him and Chuck got into it, he had damage, so he knew that I was hurting him arrow, so he couldn't get any straightaway speed. So it was pretty much just me just making sure he didn't fully clear me, because I could just easily horsepower by him on the straightaway after he got I think he got about half of his truck length in front of me, and then it just died off, and I just went right back by him going into three. So that was the only thing that I was luck on my side, that he had a little damage. But yeah, we was fighting though. I wasn't gonna give it to him, and he knew that.
What did you think when you seen them guys get together up there in the front, Mark Nolan and Femi and them? Did you think maybe you might pull out a second or maybe even a win?
I like probably about 10 laps prior to that, I told Femi, because Femi was in the channel, I said, look, I love you, man, but I hope Newland wrecks you. I hope all of y'all wreck, so I can, and y'all need to do it on the white flag lap so the caution doesn't come out, and hopefully I can get by it. But it happened, but it didn't go accordingly how I thought it was going to go. I went and watched the replay. Femi did a good job of keeping it out the wall. I have no idea how he did that and had enough
Yeah.
power to get it up and going again. Robin got so lucky. Northrop was barrel rolling back down the track, so I thought Robin was going to get collected in that, but he didn't. And I had to take a last second swerve to the right because I was going to clean Newland out if I didn't. So I think that somewhat hurt me a little bit catching up to Robin, but I mean, I'm happy. P3. I got to take something and try to get some points up, see if I can even get in this top 6 or not.
All right, buddy. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight for the third place finish? I'm proud of you, man. You did real well.
I know you always are. We don't get I don't get too many interviews up here at the end of the races, so I know it's always good for me, and then I know you always are happy. But of course, I got to thank you guys for putting on the show. Actually letting all the fans and stuff watch this race. Elwood Designs, he's been a long time sponsor. Anything I need done, he'll paint it up for me and slap his logo on the hood of the car. So I got to give a shout out to him. Shout out to Matt. Slam on Twitch. He's my sponsor in the Gen 6 series and every other league that I do on my Gen 6 car. Slip Angle Motorsports, all the guys there, Kyle Putz, Bobby Zelensky, Ray Alfala, Brian Blackford, all my teammates there. Just everybody in the whole in this league. Bobby put a great league together. I'm glad that Kyle pulled me over here years ago, and I have never left since, and I never plan on leaving this league anytime soon.
Well, that's awesome, Delonte, man. Well, I'll tell you what. It's good to see you out there on the track all the time. I look for you and I pray for you, and man, just hope and pray you have a good finish. And boy, tonight was another one. That was good, man. Third place. So congrats. What do you think about Talladega here in a couple weeks?
Talladega, I don't know. That's everybody calls Darlington the Lady in Black. I call Talladega the Lady in Black in my book because for some reason it's always something bad happening to me at super speedways. Either I'm battling up there for a win or a top 5, fast car or whatever, and something happens up front, and I just usually get collected in it. I think the whole time, if I'm not mistaken, my very first race in SRA, it was Gen 6, and I believe I got the win. Marcus pushed me to the win. That was at Daytona. And I've never seen a win or anywhere close to a win since then. And that's been years ago. So I don't know what kind of approach I'm going to take into the Talladega, if I'm going to, start in the back and just let them wreck it out, or actually just push it and just go for all hope. Just say whatever. If we wreck, we had a great season. If we somehow get through it and get up there in the top 3, hopefully with a win, then perfect. Hopefully that pushes us on to Atlanta.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll be watching you next week, or in 2 weeks, excuse me, here at Talladega. And congrats again on third, Delonte. Good to see you up there.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, Jeff, let's run down through the results here. Femi Olat comes home with the win. Josh Robbins snagging a second out of that. Boy, he had a solid run tonight, coming from dead last in the field. That was awesome. Delonte Ballard finishing third. Ariotti fourth. David Shutt fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Mark Newland seventh. Austin Roberts eighth. Cody Miller ninth. And Kevin Scott 10th. Jeff?
Yep, Nick Northrup will finish 11th. Nicholas Caressel in 12th. Robert Dudley will finish 13th. Aaron Cummings in 14th. Connor Anton in 15th. And rounding out the field in 16th will be Aaron Davis.
All right, well, again, congratulations to Femi Olat. Folks, will be off next week, both series, the Gen 6 and the truck. But tomorrow night is we'll be running the Gen 6 series tomorrow night at Richmond. So that'll be an interesting race. So tune in tomorrow night for that. 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be going live. So, all right, well, folks, thank you for watching tonight for SRA. And we will see you back here tomorrow night. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.